Welcome back to Base Watches, everyone. Today we're diving deep into one of the most popular categories in watch collecting, dive watches. These aren't just functional tools, they're rugged, reliable, and incredibly stylish. Whether you're heading underwater or just appreciate the adventurous look, dive watches are a must-have in any collection. Today, I'll be sharing the top 5 dive watches for men in 2024, and trust me, each one has its own unique story and personality. Let's dive right in. The Steinhart Ocean Vintage Military is a popular and well-regarded diver's watch known for its vintage-inspired design and robust build quality. And now, onto the watch. The case of the Ocean Vintage is stainless steel with a brushed finish on the top surface and polished sides. It measures 42 mm without the crown, 50 mm lug to lug, and has 22 mm lug width. This makes the OVM larger and bulkier than a true sub, but it still sits in that very comfortable medium-sized watch range. The classically shaped case has slab sides and a fairly flat profile. The most predominant formal feature of the case are the large triangular lugs and crown guard, but neither really draw too much attention. The case design is ultimately very functional and leaves the visual weight of the watch to the bezel and dial. The watch is a solid steel screw-down case back with small lettering etched around its perimeter with various details. In the center of the case back is a large and amusing etching of either a Trojan soldier or more likely Neptune with a trident riding in a chariot pulled by a giant seahorse. The etching is just a silhouette, but it's a nice touch. You are getting a terrifically built watch with an ETA 2824-25 joules automatic movement, a domed sapphire crystal with double R internal coating, a good quality oyster-style steel bracelet, and generally superb finishing all around. In conclusion, the Steinhart Ocean Vintage Military is a compelling choice for those who appreciate vintage aesthetics, robust dive watch capabilities, and value for money. Certina is an often overlooked Swiss luxury watch brand on the prestigious Swatch Group ladder with a storied history dating back to 1888. The 43mm Certina Action Diver is a fully automatic, ISO-certified dive watch, not just a dive-style watch, that can truly take a beating on a surf or dive trip and come out of the water looking as sharp as it did going in. Industry pros and enthusiasts know Certina's DS line for toughness and excellent build quality. Indeed, DS stands for double security and dates back to the brand's innovative 1959 design, which used 2 extra rings around the crown and stem to make the watch fully watertight. It's no coincidence that a turtle features on the screw-down case back. The watch, much like a turtle's shell, is super tough to crack. And not only is the Certina Action Diver virtually indestructible, it also features a handsome, glossy black dial. The traditional Swiss dive watch face is somewhat reminiscent of a Rolex Submariner, the gold standard of Swiss divers. The Certina's elegance and timeless look mean that it's as suitable for a boardroom as it is for a dive boat. With an MSRP just shy of $1,000, this dive watch offers exceptional value for money, especially when compared with similar Swiss watches. Bulova kicks off the reissued Devil Diver collection with a limited edition of 666 pieces and a 41mm orange version featuring the Swiss Salida movement. This version was followed up with several less expensive colors, including the version we have today. The movements have been downgraded to the Miyota 8 series, while the cases have been enlarged to 44mm. Although I would have preferred this version to follow the smaller case format at 44mm wide, it feels smaller than you'd think. The bezel is set well within the edge of the case and the lugs are very compact. Therefore, it will not burden smaller wrists. Plus, it has a lot of personality. If you're looking for the fun of Doxa or Synchron Military but don't want to spend 4 figures, this Bulova game is a good alternative. The case shape is very similar and uses quite a few of its unique touches. Besides the colors, one of the main attractions of Devil Diver is the implemented 3D indicators. They sit on metal stands, add depth to the disc, and make viewing from an angle enjoyable. Despite being an entry-level movement, the Miyota 821D in the non-LE Devil Divers category looks decent. The lack of hacking and a slower stroke rate is what you probably get in a vintage diver, plus it helps keep the overall cost low. It offers manual winding and speed dating. The Bulova Devil Diver Oceanographer is a compelling alternative to similarly priced Seikos. The 2019 reissue is called the Sub200, which, as is often the case with Doxa nomenclature, tells you it has a water resistance rating of 200 meters. It measures 42mm across, but its lug-to-lug of only 46mm means it is a lot smaller. The thickness of 13.8mm is not as bad as it sounds. Much of it is down to the box-type sapphire crystal and the protruding case back, which nestles into the wrist. I would say this wears like a rather elegant 40mm diver. This is one of those watches that is quite poorly represented by its cold numbers. My Sub200 is powered by an ETA 2824 automatic movement. I assume Doxa has now switched to a drop-in equivalent like a Certina Southwest 201. The specs list a Swiss 4 Hz caliber with a 38-hour power reserve. We have a date at 3 o'clock, executed in white to match the white loom of the indices. The Sub200 is fitted with a sapphire bezel inlay with markings matched to the dial color. It is indeed lumped but extremely faintly. You can have your pick from 7 colors for the dial, which is executed in a nicely textured matte finish. Mine is very obviously yellow, which Doxa refers to as Diving Star. The watch comes on either a very supple beads of rice bracelet or a color-matching FKM rubber strap. The bracelet is another big plus for me. The beads of rice look suits the style of the watch so well. It is also easily one of the most comfortable bracelets I have ever worn. In conclusion, the Doxa Sub200 is a classic dive watch that combines a distinctive design with functionality and reliability. Last but not least, we have the Citizen Promaster Diver, a budget-friendly option with eco-friendly technology. Citizen's Promaster series is known for its reliability and toughness, and the eco-drive technology in this watch is a game-changer. It's powered by light, meaning you'll never have to worry about replacing the battery. Doxa's 44mm stainless steel model features a unidirectional bezel, date display, and luminescent hands and markers. It's water-resistant up to 200 meters, so it's fully equipped for recreational diving. The polyurethane strap is durable and comfortable, making it a great option for extended wear. Doxa's watch also has an ISO certification, meaning it's been rigorously tested to meet the highest diving standards. The Promaster Diver is perfect for anyone who wants a reliable, no-fuss dive watch with eco-friendly tech. It's ideal for the adventurous, eco-conscious watch enthusiast or someone who just wants a tough, reliable timepiece that won't let them down.